Welcome back, Maniacs. Today, I wanted to go over the rules for the Dark Souls Collab Challenge. And first off, I want to say if any of you guys are interested in joining this collab, you do not have to do the point system. If you still want to be a part of the collab, but you don't want to go for the thing, you know, that's totally cool. Anyone is welcome to join. You don't have to deal with the point system if you want to edit your stuff a lot more heavily and not worry about showing deaths and all that stuff. Totally cool. But for those of you guys who want to get points for some sort of point system and possibly a prize at the end, depending on who wins this. Mostly this is for fun, but maybe there's a prize. Who knows? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, maybe. Hint, hint. Who knows? We'll see. But either way, all you guys need to do, if you're going to be a part of the collab challenge, whether you're going to do the points or not, though, you will have to make sure that I know that you're going to be part of the collab system. You can hit me up at Twitter via Twitter at TheIsDoctor. But also, the most important probably thing would be to make sure that somewhere in your title or description says, you know, Dark Souls Collab Challenge or Dark Souls Collab Challenge, or with IsraelMania, something like that. However you guys want to do it, that'll be up to you. I understand titling is important, and you may not want to put all that there. You can put it in the description. Just make sure that there is some sort of thing, or put in parentheses, DSR collab, you know, something like that, or DS collab, you know, if you're not doing Dark Souls. Also, any Dark Souls game will work. You can play any Dark Souls game you want. So if you've already played the remastered, or if you've already played the first one originally and you don't want to go through it again, you can go through Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 or even Demon Souls. The thing is, it just has to say Souls, you know, so can't use Bloodborne or Neo, unfortunately. But we'll have other things for that in the future. But for now, we're going to go through Dark Souls together. We're going to have a lot of deaths and a lot of fun, and basically the simple point system. Oh, and the one other thing you will have to do is only in your first episode are you needing to do this, and you don't, I guess, have to, but like in order for it to be a proper collab, there should be some sort of each of us together, I guess. So I figured shout out in the first episode. That way you don't have to remember to do it after that. Just do it in the beginning of your first episode of your series, and you're good to go. Just say, you know, here's the current members, and that's what you shout out, and go from there. But yeah, the point system for each of you that are interested, or any of you that are interested, basically, and this is possibly subject to change, but I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be the point system, and if it doesn't end up being a good point system, I'm sorry. This is my first attempt at doing something like this. Basically, lowest level upon beating the game gets 3 points. So 3 points if you beat the game and you're the lowest level, okay? And we're going to base this on a system of nobody has any points at the beginning, and you gain points for certain things that you do or accomplish and such. Also, there may be special bonus points which will be awarded for weird things that might happen. We'll see how that goes, but there's not a category for those. It's just a +1 if some crazy, ridiculous thing were to happen and I see it and I'm like, whoa. Because I will be watching everyone who participates in this playthrough, so if nothing else, you're guaranteed one view from me. But, yeah. Least deaths to a boss gets 1 point, and if you kill a boss first try, you get 2 points. So also, you know, you kill a boss first try, and everyone else dies to that boss, not point, then you will actually get 3 points because you'll have the least deaths to the boss and have killed it first try. Fastest time beating the game gets 3 points, meaning if you beat the game with the least amount of time in game, you get 3 points. And the least total deaths after beating the game, +5. So you get 5 points for the least amount of deaths. But yeah, also, if you do this point method, in order to keep it fair, then you should at least put a death counter. If you don't want to show all deaths, put a death counter. If you're doing a stream, obviously all deaths are going to be in there anyway, because streams are not typically edited and such. Definitely not live, you know. But yeah, if you don't want to edit in a fancy death counter or, you know, whatever, you just want to, but you want to keep track of you don't want to show all deaths and all that, then you don't have to. But if you want the points, you will need to at least say, you know, I've gone through, you know, if you cut out 2 hours of gameplay and you die 15 times, then, and you've only died once before that, then you should have a death counter immediately after the one death that says 16 to show where your current death toll is. If you're going for points. Again, you don't have to go for points. Totally up to you. But just wanted to get that out there. And my videos of this particular series, because of the amount of times I know I'm going to die, I'm going to be uploading my first episode a little bit later. Not today, but it'll be probably a few weeks from now. I'm going to try to get it within 2 weeks of this video, I hope, but I know that it's going to require a lot of editing because I want to put a lot of work in this and have a lot of fun, and I want to show all deaths. So we're going to have some fun with it, though. Don't worry. I'm not going to bore you guys with oh yeah, 27 minutes episode that's only deaths. No. There'll be some other stuff in the episode, but yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But anyway, that should be all you guys need to know. Just let me know you're going to join. Put Collab Challenge in the title. Shout out the people in your first episode, and be ready to roll. If you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Or video, I guess. Not really an episode. Comment. Consider subscribing. Don't forget to ring the notification victory bell if you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.